Hi guys, this is going to be our club's instalment of video lessons on how to learn to be a boxer. I'm going to start with our base and our on-guard stance, and then how to move forward, back, left, right, and then moving on to how to punch correctly. Alright, hopefully these videos will help you learn away from the gym, if you want to learn away from the gym. If you're not from the gym and these videos help you, that's brilliant. Alright, let's get underway. Hi guys, alright, so this is the first installment of our videos, and today we're going to learn our base and our on-guard stance and how to move forward, back, left and right. Okay, in boxing it's very important that we've got a very good base. Alright, if we've got a good base, and everything that we build upon that will be solid and good. If you haven't got a good base, if your feet are too narrow, you'll be easy to knock off balance. You won't be able to move about in a boxing ring like a boxer should. Alright, you'll limit yourself to your skill. Alright, so let's get underway. Alright, so first we're going to do it for an orthodox, which is a right-handed person. Okay, who leads with his, in boxing, who leads off with his left hand. Okay, so it's quite easy. All we do is just stand with our feet comfortably shoulder width apart, and with the left foot just take a comfortable step forward, turn the feet slightly so they're at 11 o'clock, and then a slight bend in the knees. Alright, to distribute your weight evenly onto both legs. And that's your boxing stance. Or if you prefer, with your right leg, you can take a comfortable step back. Again, turn your feet slightly to 11 o'clock, so you turn your upper torso. Okay, bend those knees slightly to distribute the weight evenly onto both legs. And that's your stance for your orthodox. Now for a southpaw, it's just the complete opposite. Okay, so again, a southpaw leads off with his right hand. Okay, so therefore we need to move our right, step forward with our right foot comfortably, turn our feet to 11 o'clock, slight bend in the knees, and that's us in our southpaw boxing stance. Or with the left leg, take a comfortable step back, turn the feet slightly so they're facing 11 o'clock, slight bend in the knees, and that's your base for a southpaw. I'll show you from the side. For the southpaw, again, just stand, feet comfortably shoulder width apart, and with the right foot, take a comfortable step forward, turn the feet so they're facing 11 o'clock, slight bend in the knees, alright, to distribute your weight evenly onto both legs. And there you are with your southpaw stance from the side view. And again, if you want to do it stepping backwards, with your left foot, take a comfortable step back, turn your feet to 11 o'clock, slight bend in the knees, and there we have it, our on-guard stance for a southpaw. Now the most important part of your stance, and this is very, very important, I can't stress how important this is. If you get this wrong at the beginning, it's going to make learning everything else just a little bit more difficult and a bit longer. Okay, so the most important part about your stance is that you can draw a straight line between the inside of your lead foot and the inside of your rear heel. Okay, so using this yellow line here, you've got to be able to draw a straight line between both. And it's important that when you're checking that you can draw a straight line between your legs, your feet, sorry, is that you look over your front leg and check it that way. Don't make the mistake of checking it by just looking like that on an angle, because if you look over on an angle, same angle as your feet, and check it, you'll always be able to draw a straight line between your feet. You won't know whether it's correct or not. Alright, at the very minimum, that's what it wants to be. It can be out a bit more like that if you're a short guy and you've got the box rolling. Alright, if you're an average person, then you don't need it as far out. Alright, but what it can't do is that if you can't draw a straight line between your feet, 2 feet, and you hit your back feet when you're checking, okay, that means that your base is too narrow and you'll be easy to knock off balance. Another way to check your stance to see if you can draw a straight line between it, if you're not quite sure, if you haven't got a line drawn on the floor, is a straight edge like a brush shank. Just stand in your boxing stance, get a brush shank and check it. As long as you can put that brush shank between your feet, that means your base is right. If you've got to put the brush shank between your feet and you hit your back heel like that, then that means that your base is too narrow. So you just need to bring your rear foot out so you can draw that straight line. Just that simple brush will help you check. Alright guys, now that we've learnt our base, we can learn how to protect ourselves in our on-guard stance. Okay, so all we do is just step into our base, put our feet in our position like we did before, make sure our knees are slightly bent. Now, it's important that we protect ourselves at all time in boxing, because remember, boxing first and foremost is self-defense. Alright, if you can't defend yourself, well, you're not really going to be able to attack for very long. But okay, so that's why it's important that we must learn to protect ourselves at all times. Okay, and we do that just from our base, and all we do is with our arms, we just bring them up and we put them into a V shape, both arms into a V shape. Now obviously depending on the size of us will depend on how steep that V shape's going to be or to how shallow it's going to be. Okay, but basically, alright, we just bring our arms up. It's important that our forearms are straight, okay, facing upwards, and the top part of our feet, knuckles, okay, are facing the ceiling, and the palm of our hands are facing each other. Okay, nice and relaxed. Shoulders, slight dip in the shoulders just to relax. You don't want to be all tensed up like this. Right, you want to be nice and relaxed. Okay, you want to bring that chin down, alright, and tuck it in the back of that shoulder. And you've got those arms up, and your right hand wants to be no lower than your right chin, okay, and it wants to be no higher than your right cheekbone. Alright, so you've got that height, whichever feels comfortable. Alright, and we're doing that. That protects our side. That's our side protected when we're in our on guards from our base. And our left hand is up, chin's down the back of the left shoulder, hands up here, and you can either have your left hand close to your cheekbone, okay, it wants to be no higher than your cheekbone and no lower than your chin, okay, it wants to be there, and you can either have it close or 6 inches away maximum, okay, at this early stage. So from the side view, from orthodox, okay, that's your on guard stance. Now for a southpaw, it's exactly the same, okay, but it's just reversed. That's all it is, just mirror effect. So get into your base, your southpaw base, feet positioned, feet at 11 o'clock, slight bend in the knees, okay, so your upper torso's on a bit of an angle and not square on, like that. And again, just bring your arms up, like that, relax your shoulders, alright, get that chin down, close to your chest, get that chin behind that shoulder to protect you from your opponent's lead shots, okay, and get that right arm, get that hand by your left chin, no lower than your chin, no higher than your cheekbone, again depending on your height, so that your upper arm and your forearms protecting your side. Okay, and again with your lead hand, it can either be close to your cheekbone or about 6 inches away, okay, and that's your on guard southpaw stance. Again, I'll show you from the side for your on guard southpaw stance. Okay, there we go, we're protected, everything's protected there, fair enough, we're open here, but that's nothing, alright, that's a simple block from southpaw, alright. Very, very easy to defend that. with your elbows and your hands and simple movements. Same for your orthodox, okay? Doesn't matter. It's better to have that little bit on display than all of that, because that's a darn sight easier to hit from both stances than what that is. Okay, so there you go, guys. All right, that's your base and your on guard stance. Practice that, learn it. Okay, and now we'll learn. Next, we'll learn how to move.